In 1840, a treaty was signed in Waitangi by the Crown and Māori. This is the founding document upon which our nation was built.
Kau ane tētai pūtake pē i haina tia o mātou tūpuna tērā treaty. He kōrero ana mo tō mātou mana ki tēnei whenua. Ki te upoko o tika nei, tai atu ki rangitikei. Kia mōhio pai ake ngā mea Pākehā ko tēnei wāhi tō mātou whenua, tō mātou mana, kei a mātou te mana o tēnei whenua.
So today, in this contemporary period, the treaty has become, a huge part of the treaty settlement. It has become a huge part of our knowledge base that people are searching for, which is great. It's the founding document of our country. But for me, the Treaty of Waitangi and its signing does not give us rights as Māori to be here. It's about an engagement with Pākehā, about the Queen and her subjects and our people, kei te pai. But our rights to this land came from when our tūpuna first arrived. They traversed the biggest ocean in the world, came here, come onto the land, did their proper rituals and customs, blessed the land, blessed the areas where they were eventually settled, and from that point on, that's where I became part of that mana whenua aspect.
The rangatira who signed Te Tiriti, they knew exactly what they were doing. And I wonder how many people here in Kāpiti know that 4 of our rangatira actually signed here. It wasn't just a 6th of February signature date. It was Tamihana Te Rauparaha, Mātine Te Whiwhi, Te Rauparaha, and our kuia Te Rangi Topeora, who signed here in Kāpiti. So I'm grateful for our rangatira who were great leaders of their time, who stood up, and it wasn't just the men. I think as a wahine Māori, it's important to note that our women did put their name to this fundamental document, and they knew what was best for their people.
So Te Tiriti o Waitangi is something that ideally we embed into all of the work that we do. And that's everything from embedding into our plans, our strategies, our long-term plans, our annual plans, everything that we do, down to just embedding mataranga Māori into our everyday kaupapa.
I definitely think that te reo should be in the school curriculum, and that there should be some level of compulsory acquisition of te reo. I think there definitely needs to be tiriti education in schools. And actually New Zealand's lacking a civics education program overall. Even in like Australia and the States, particularly America actually, everybody in America knows about their constitution. It's taught in schools. In Aotearoa, that's not the case, and it should be. People today are less and less, I guess, ashamed of our history. Like, it is what it is, and we can't change the past, but we can work together to build a better future.
We have this framework that exists in Te Tiriti o Waitangi which should enable partnership, it should enable protection, and it should enable participation. And what that looks like day to day is, I think, what us Pākehā have a huge kind of journey in front of us to truly learn and to understand what that actually looks like in practice.
We are making a lot of good progress. We've got a lot of organisations that do seem to have a genuine interest in fulfilling their obligations, and so we're going to help them do that. And a part of helping them do that is we need to do our part as well. So our part is to personify the treaty in terms of what it means to be Māori people living on our land. That involves extending our rangatiratanga over the people that come and live beside us, whether they're Pākehā, other Māori, Pacific Islanders, etc. So that's what we have to do, and we can encourage them to be more mindful of the things that they need to do.
In this current position that I hold of the mayoral office, I bring my own flavour, if you like, political commitment, if you like, because I see myself also as a new migrant to be part and parcel in my own history, my own whakapapa, if you like, of coming from a country which was colonized by the same forces that colonized New Zealand. We used to call them the empire where the sun never set. We used to, that's history. So therefore, I have a visceral understanding and commitment to the decolonization process that's needed.
Now we have the opportunity from this moment onwards to create those steps heading into the future, and that's in all of our control. Like everyone who exists on this planet right now, it's in our control. We've got everything in our own hands to make amazing things happen and to create a world that is better and more positive and just whatever we want it to be. So I just think we have to do that, but we have to love it, and we have to love why we do it, and we have to vision it. And yeah, I do think Te Ao Māori and recognising our history will help us in being able to do that.
Te Tiriti is based on shared rights, shared government of this country between Māori and the Crown. And when the Crown get that right, it's a beautiful thing.